Hi, welcome to UMA's Community Review Call. Thanks to everyone for attending. We've got we've actually got 2 UMIPs and 1 UMA UPP for consideration today. If we get straight on to the first one, which is Slag10, I'll just share my screen. This is a resubmission of USPAG5. Now, I know Sean has had some conversations with you around the feed.
Not exactly. He just wrote a few questions on the Discord, and we already done it. I'm not sure about the upgradable price feed for 10 Spark, but we've already find it and change information on the documentation.
I don't really think it needs very much more introduction because it is a resubmission with increased numbers and a slightly different way of referencing. Oh, I just lost the assessment. There we go. Renus, you did the initial assessment for this.
Yes.
Would you like to speak to that?
Yeah, just one clarifying question. Do I read it correctly that the composition of these 10 specs is now fixed per this price identifier, and that's gonna hold for quarter? So you don't plan to overlap next round of these indexes? Just wondering if next quarter you are planning to update the list.
Yes. Yes.
What's the plan?
Exactly.
How to do it?
Yes. Yes, Renes.
But you would then plan to update it how, creating new price identifier, or there's some method to add?
We would like to upgradable every quarter.
Okay. Yeah, because I noted on the technical specification there was initially you had the price identifier name which was specific for this quarter, but then you deleted it, so I was not quite sure what's the intention is. Like to have each price identifier for each quarter, or there are some other, because currently it's quite there's no governance vote for updating the UMIP itself.
Okay, I understood the question. Thank you. We prepare to change every quarter, is first of all, and we have a plan to have a governments to vote. Yes.
Yeah.
And I would like to say something.
I think we can include number of quarter in the name of price feed from the next price feed. First price feed.
Okay, you will have a general.
Without quarter, it's like test. And for the next quarter, we include a number of quarter in the name of price feed.
Yeah, yes, then it's okay, because my worry was if there are two contracts live using the same identifier and the definitions change under the hood, then it's not gonna work. But if for the next one you plan to append the quarter name to the price identifier and propose it as a new identifier, then it should be workable.
Okay, great. Something else?
Yeah, there were, I think, two of these issues. One was on this daily granularity on whether or not the free tire bots can get this data, and yeah, and other thing was this review of pull request that's up to engineering team on Swiss Clubs.
Has the pull request for the price feed been submitted?
Yes, I have seen it, but I have not seen reviews on that yet.
I think John was assigned to review it, but they were waiting for the finalization of the design before in case it impacted on the.
Yeah, I recall. Yes, I recall that. I think it depended on the question whether or not the granularity issue would be like changed, and whether or not that would change the implementation itself.
Mm-hmm. The other comment that I remember seeing was from Sean, and Sean's not here today, but he suggested putting the names of the ETFs that were being referenced into auxiliary data. It doesn't seem like that's been done. Is that okay, Venus?
I think as long as it's the list is fixed in the UMIP itself, then it's fine. And since this is using EMP contracts, they don't have this option to pass like custom ancillary data. For LSPs that could work, but for EMP contracts that's not available. So here I think it's okay if it's like fixed in the UMIP itself. Just needed to be defined somewhere.
Would it not be more efficient as auxiliary data if the ETFs are going to change every quarter?
Sure, yeah, that would be more efficient, but that would require amending the EMP contracts to support that.
Oh, right, of course, because it's an EMP. Yeah,
yep.
Sorry. Okay. What do people think for the outcome of this one? Is price feed review something that we can do within the next few days to get it proposed for this week's vote? Reynolds, you would know better than me.
Yeah, that's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm also not into the engineering discussions on that. One question: what do you think on this time granularity of what would the price feed change if you get more like granular data sources?
Andrei, can you answer? Or you can speak in Russian and I'll translate. Sorry, one moment. Андрей?
Да.
Да, скажи на русском, я переведу, или можешь на английском. Sorry for Russian.
Ты повтори суть вопроса, я не уловил.
Про волатильность.
У меня связь, подожди. Я на зуме.
Они спрашивают.
Про волатильность. Еще раз. I'll try to speak in English right now. What about volatility? I already write a comment in GitHub. My opinion is follow. The nature of Spark is impulse grow. So fast jumps of price, it's very natural for that kind of shares. I think it is not problem if price jump in weekends or in don't working hours. It is thing which do Spark shares interesting for customers.
Yeah, the main issue for the risk is what kind of collateralization factor you are considering for this product, because that's kind of related and could be a way to mitigate.
we do a big percent of collateralization, about 150, and we suppose it's more enough because this kind of activities is not very volatilization.
Okay, and so during a day there could not be a possibility that the index
Yes,
value
exactly.
goes beyond that, or could it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And there is one more question. If you leave your contact, or we can write to you in Discord, it will be helpful for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't think I'm in that group.
No, I always ask Mhairi to help us.
Yeah,
I can add Rainis into that group on the Discord.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
And to help out with the technical matters.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, so in that case, the only blocker I think is review of this pull request for price feed implementation, and
Okay, great.
that we would need to push through this engineering. But I can't tell you if that's possible, like within these 3 days.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we'll have more task, and we will do another tasks. No problem.
All right.
Thank you very much for call and for your time. Okay, see you, and bye-bye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for attending.
Bye-bye.
What would be the outcome of that? Is that go dependent on price feed review?
Yes, I would think so. Yes.
Okay. Looks like it's just the two of us for the next two. The next one is fiat to USD price identifiers. So we've got price identifiers for AUD, BRL. Is that Brazilian?
Yes, that's Brazilian.
Yeah. MXN.
Mexico.
Mexico. COP. I don't know that.
I think that was also Latin American country. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
CZK, that'll be Czechoslovakia. SEK. Is there reviews then on this? Okay, I see Hexi has reviewed, and you also reviewed. Okay. Was there any comments outstanding? I can see.
Oh, only minor fix for I think regarding this SGT that I proposed, and Hexi had some very small detail to fix, but that's absolutely doable.
Yep. So that is go with minor corrections.
Yes.
Okay. And then on to the final UPP. And you wrote this one, so yeah. This is basically an improvement proposal to change the final fees from approximately $400 to 1.5K. And the rationale is really to prevent spam.
Yes, absolutely. Mostly, as we see, contracts can now rely more on optimistic Oracle contract to resolve. So the resolution by UMA voters is less frequent, and and in that way we could like motivate to have like less reliance on the EVM itself. There was one issue for Punk Basic that was brought up. There is very low liquidity, but I checked the price from this sushi swap pool. It was around the previous fee was around a bit more than $3,000, but I did not like lower it because it's really low liquidity. So I just left the previous fee unchanged.
Okay. Super. I don't think there's any comments on it. I know Hexy's looked at it. And the only comment was around the Punk Basic issue. So that one is a go?
Yes, I would sure before posting for voting, I absolutely will double check the pricing whether or not something has significantly deviated. But apart from that, it should be go.
Excellent. Thanks, Renus.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.